Much better. Yay!
There we go. Okay, I had the wrong volume control on.
Buffering, but better audio.
Yeah,
Hi, David.
And that's
This is good. Teaser.
I've never seen you before.
Me either.
Hello, Teaser. Welcome. David
Wisniewski.
Okay, you got one of them. You got one of those names. You don't have to buy a vowel, but man, you got a long name. I had a girl I worked with at Sugar Beets, and I used to call her long name because I couldn't pronounce it.
So you just called her long name?
Called her long name. And then we shortened it down. It was like ended up being Melissa or something like that.
Okay, Makio says the animals are safe. She's safe, but the house and barn are gone.
Oh man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, the fires, and now they're in San Bernardino. It's very crazy. Very crazy. Ugh. As you can see, little boogerhead running around back there. He's being kind of unsocial tonight. I don't know what's up with him, but
it didn't take him long to figure out who's boss he is.
Hey, sand on the roads here. Hey, Gordon, how you doing?
Usually just an observer, Teaser says. Well, we're happy that you popped up and said that we had audio problems. Is it still buffering? I hope that it's not.
It looks like everything's working pretty good on our end anyway. So usually if it buffers, we get the first buffering. So anyway.
Mikio, where are you staying? You have no barn. You have no house anymore.
Anyway.
Hey, Kevin.
Kevin's here. All right. The troll's here. It's been an interesting week, folks. There's so many things. Next week we'll tell you more of what's been going on, but we've had all kinds of things going on. And what's that?
Couch surfing wherever I can. Wow.
What's the dog doing? I keep hearing all.
Playing.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's right here.
You guys know SRR founder Mikio. She lives in California, and her house and her barn burned.
This is her second house that she's lost this year
to California fires.
So let's see, Trey, you're boy. I can't wait to
babysit for you.
To dog sit for you. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You don't want to sit with him right now. Look at my. I don't know if you guys can see my arms, but it's like I fell into the shark tank, and that goofy dog has just ripped me to shreds, man. He's like playing with a box of razor blades. Oh.
Anyways, her mom's house and the barn.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, Shirley Brown.
Mikio, hi, Shirley. That's one more reason you need your RV. Were you able to get that out?
It's only trouble. It takes a long time to get responded to, huh? Because it takes a long time for this thing to.
That's okay.
Into the netter world or whatever.
I really just can't even believe what's going on in California, though.
Yeah, and here it's so freaking cold.
It's so cold.
Man, it's in the low 20s every night, and it gets up. Let's see, right now it's 32 right now, but the sun just went down, so.
Sand says it's old man skin disease, Bill.
Yeah, it is. That's part of the problem, but this guy's Darla, I don't know what she does. She goes in there and sharpens his nails up, and then she goes, here, play with
I've cut his nails one time. One time I've cut his nails. The lady we got him from, she could let him out in the backyard, and so his nails were not that sharp, but then I cut them, and he's been with us 2.5 weeks now, and they're sharp. Anyway.
Minivan Mike. How you doing, Minivan Mike?
Hey, Minivan Mike.
Yeah, so.
RV was in storage. That's about all I have left to my name besides pug auction donations. Man. Unbelievable. I just can't even.
Yeah, you know what? See, Kevin says his daughters got snowed on. My daughter in Little Rock, she's getting snow,
That's
and they showed
sticking.
it all around us, but we never got hit.
The skies
so.
are crystal clear above.
But it's been cold. It's been cold all day. Everybody's complaining, and
Hi, Road Ranch. Haven't seen you in a while.
he was here last week. Yeah. Anyway,
Hey, Pooh Bear.
I got to get the transmission out of this motorhome so I can put a new seal in it.
But it's so cold.
It's
Well,
so
we're still
cold.
waiting on parts too. Anyway.
Yeah, that'd be here any day, but I could get it all ready to go, you know. But I've been fixing a lot of stuff, and I'll tell you something interesting if you want to know about these older motorhomes. Don't ever break the little cover on your screen door.
Not on this one.
Not on this one, because they don't make it anymore, and you cannot find it anywhere. I've called all my secret things. I did talk to a guy today that was supposed to have sent me a picture. He says he has a brand new one in the box, but I never received it, so I got to call him again tomorrow. The thing is it's that little slider deal. They call it a screen door slider. Mine is 1 3/4 deep because of the big handle. And what we ended up having to do is use one of the thinner ones. But if you ever have that thing closed, you go and the door shuts, it's bam, it's going to explode into pieces. So people want to see you.
I'm trying to get.
I know. Can they see him?
I don't think so. Come on. Come on.
They can see part of him.
You want this ball? Come on. People want to see you.
He
You
loves
gotta earn
to
your
play.
keep. Get up here.
This guy loves to play, and then all of a sudden, boom, he just runs totally out of gas. And then
I got the
he'll
ball
crawl
right
up onto my lap, and that's it. It's lights out, huh?
There he is.
Every night.
Yeah, he sleeps like a rock.
I have to get up with him. At first, I was getting up with him every 2 hours.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Anyway,
He plays rougher than any Boston we've ever had.
yeah, he's a little hellion.
He is.
And yeah, well, I was getting up with him every 2 hours, and I was getting up with him every 3 hours, and then last night I got up 2 times every 4 hours, and he hangs pretty good. And now he knows that if he goes outside, goes pee, goes poop, when he gets in, he gets a little peanut butter ball, little doggy treat, and he's pretty happy with that stuff.
Sand says Cage's squeak toy has his 2 poodles all upset. Darth Vader, hi Darth.
Where'd it go?
That way. Well, the problem is the dog's on the floor. You got to pick him up, Kevin says. I did.
Yeah, he's right there. There he is with a big orange ball. He had 4 of those balls, and 3 of them are screwed up. One's already been in the trash.
Yeah, Shirley, those door catches are not cheap. Actually, I was in one of the forums. It's the slide that goes over the handle to keep the flies out that we're needing. And
Yeah, when you open the door.
One of the forums said they found one, but it was $96 plus shipping.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. This one will work. I mean, we pay like $12 for it. What's wrong?
Sand says he's supposed to be leaving for North Carolina on Friday, but he's still isolating the no start problem. Guess I'll just have to rig up a remote start switch.
Will your motor start with the slide out?
Thanks, Sand, for recommending people hit the like button.
Because I know on mine, when I pull the slide out in, sometimes when we park, it won't start because there's a switch on the slide out. But I have an override switch and it's hidden. And I kind of like that actually better, but I'm going to move it. I'm going to hide it better, but make it easier to push because it's real hard for me to push the button, especially with Cage now. So I'm gonna figure out a new place for it. I kind of like having it's almost like a kill switch.
So Makio, I did not show Bill that. We've been looking hot and heavy for
What are you talking about?
other things. What have we been looking for? She asked that I show you the harness set for a cage that she wants to send.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
I know. She sent me the picture. I need to show you. But anyway, I also need to get those measurements for you for his for the custom fit. My problem is that I don't have a maybe my sister-in-law does, because we're staying here at their house, but I don't have a cloth tape, and mine's metal, and to try to wrap that around him without getting bit, it's going to be a challenge. So that's why I haven't done it. That, and I didn't show him because he's been looking for a lot of other things on the internet, so he's been kind of busy. Parts and places.
Almost want to spill the beans, huh?
Yeah, but we can't.
We can't. We can't tell you what we're doing, but it's going to be pretty exciting. I think it's going to be another thing. Lots of things are going on in our life right now, so it's pretty exciting. I just say that, and I mean, we're tired all the time. I guess maybe tomorrow I'll be going to Louisiana with my brother in the big rig, and you're going where? You're going with my sister-in-law, our sister-in-law.
They're having a homeschoolers function, which I love.
Yeah, so Azure is best. No rush. Yeah, we have one of those. I have one in my toolbox.
You do?
I use. Yeah.
I don't.
One of those ones that you.
Yeah.
I have one.
Bendable. That's what I need to measure him.
Yeah. You don't want to use my metal one?
That's what I said. I can't wrap it around him without getting bit.
Yeah. He's in his bed right over there, going crazy now. He's just really and what's weird, we're worried about putting him in the truck.
How would he behave? Would he chew the upholstery?
Wipe out the tint. You put him in the truck, he lays down, he sleeps the whole time he's there. Now we went on that ride, I think we told you guys, where
his first time in the truck.
He hurled all over the place, but he's since got very good at riding.
He just goes to sleep.
Is our dog driving your dog's nuts playing with his toys?
He's fun to watch, I will say that. It's funny too, because if a toy gets under the couch, he knows it's under there. He worked for several days to get his, I think it was the blue ball, out from under the couch.
Yeah.
And I looked under there because he was still going under there, and the yellow one was under there too.
So we had to lift the bed out so she could reach in there and grab it. You can. That's not me.
Me.
That's him. He loves to play.
What's really funny is, I suppose probably all dogs do this, but he runs what I call crazy eights through here, which when we had a house and our Bostons did that, they had 3,500 square foot of house to do that in.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, they'd hit that doggy door.
Well, they had to come through two doggy doors. We went into the patio, and then they went into the house, and I mean, they would hit that thing at 100 miles an hour.
They would.
Now, show them his favorite toy.
Oh, this is his favorite high dollar. You can get these, but they're like really rare. Yeah.
Coffee can lid.
The plastic.
It looks like a Petco exploded in here. There's so many toys, and that's his favorite thing right there.
He's had more fun with this than anything else, just about.
He's chewed it to it. Well,
I can see through it.
Yeah, it looks like my arms.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah. Jacob Sachter. Well, we know that name. Hi, Jacob.
Sachter?
Good to see you on here.
Yay! Hey to everybody. Jacob Sachter got a new cousin yesterday.
He did.
Yes, he did.
That's you would be, what, like a
That's our nephew. Jacob's our nephew.
Well, he's our niece's son. So what is that?
He's our grandnephew.
He's a grandnephew.
He's still our nephew.
Yeah, grandnephew.
Yeah. Our male Rowdy is going to sleep, but the female Sassy is doing the RCA Victor dog heads dance. Like, what's that noise?
You know what's funny is, I don't know if you guys saw the picture, but we ended up buying one of them cage things to put cage in, a kennel, and it had a picture of a Boston. Everything we buy has a Boston Terrier on it, and man, he was growling at it and everything else. So I cut it out and we put it. So he's never alone. That's his. That's his playmate. We put that behind his little cage there, and he'll growl at it.
He didn't think he liked that dog at all.
Yeah.
He was afraid of it.
And he watches TV. He does. He's a weird dog. But he's fun. He's fun until it's 4 o'clock in the morning and it's 18 degrees. I got to take him out to go potty. But
and it's raining.
Yeah.
It's been raining here too, off and on.
Yeah, we've had some real weird weather.
You want up? Anyway, he's fun. So far he hasn't destroyed anything. But we're here with him all the time. And when we're not, he's in his kennel.
He's tried to eat the table.
Yeah, that's true.
He likes to chew on the table.
I think it was Makio said bitter apple. Might not have been.
I don't like that. Oh.
I don't think he will either.
Cage. Come here. Everybody wants to see you. Come here. Come here. Come on.
You want up here? Look what I got. Here. Get up
Put him up here. I don't want him biting me. There. There's my baby. There's my baby. Bite. Yeah. Constant biter. Tell you what, I've had to loosen it. Hey, would you?
Yeah, okay, he's going really fast.
Yeah.
This collar.
But you know when we go to bed, when he goes to bed,
it's lights
he's
out.
serious about sleeping.
He's a good sleeper.
Yeah, so because he sleeps with us. I know some people won't like that, but
hey, Stacy, how are you?
Hey, Stacy's here. All right. Just got back to camp. It's raining, so service is spotty.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, don't stand in the rain. It won't be so bad.
We miss you too, Jacob. And everybody. Someday we'll get through there again. Yeah.
It just kind of, I don't know what, Colorado Springs is a tough place to get to. It's kind of like nothing on the way to anything. Yeah, nothing takes us there. Right. We have to go there.
We have to purposely go there to see family. That could take us there. Just saying. All right, well, we're glad you popped in, Stacy, anyways, and hope you enjoy your trip to Nashville. Did you find anybody to go with?
No, she didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, be safe.
I'm sorry we're so boring anymore. I don't understand why people watch us either. I think it's the dog.
Kevin says thanks for joining the cage and his live and his human live feeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stacy, real quick, everybody's wanting to know how you like your job. Stacy is a picker at Amazon this year. I'm wondering how it's going.
I think she already left.
She might have.
Wow, they're really. How many? Oh, there's only 22 people, man. They're cranking. 23.
I show 23.
I have 22.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what.
It's getting better now that I'm getting acclimated to Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning, man, they run you hard, and then they expect you to keep running. So, you know, we worked at one place one time, and the old folks would shut down their stations and leave about 10 minutes early so they could make it to the break room so they could take a 15-minute break, and then they would always be about 10 minutes late back.
Coming back.
And they would have these, little stand-up meetings, and they didn't want to mention any names, but they said, you can't leave early and you got to be back on time. And they're all looking at each other going, yeah, well, we can't walk that fast. So.
And that's what I said. What you do is you just go, okay, and you do the best you can do.
Yeah.
They're not going to fire you. I mean, unless you're stealing or doing something like that, they're just not going to fire you.
There's the little terrace. He's on my lap. Look at
Yeah,
that.
it's delayed that much.
Yeah, I don't know why it's such a long delay.
Kevin wants to be a picker at Fort Knox.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything in there anymore, Kevin. I've heard they've emptied that place out.
Minivan Mike, I love that metal detector. I like your videos where you're doing that. To me, it's just fun. It's relaxing to watch, and I would love to get one. And like I made a comment on your video, and I said I need to do it before I'm too old to stand up from picking something up I find.
Oh, you found 49 cents so far.
It's just fun, and I think it's good exercise.
Yeah, you know what you want to do is you want to hit beaches, lake by the lakes and that kind of stuff. You got to go where people drop their wedding rings and stuff.
$60 for the one he got. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I've also heard buy used ones because
His
you can
was
get really
used.
nice used ones
His was used.
for less money. Darth Vader, what is the season
It's
schedule
season,
like for Amazon? It's like work, and then it's Christmas.
Yeah. Better shoes and pacing yourself. When you're picker, you're all over the place. Blisters. We had one friend who had plantar fasciitis. She had to tape her feet every day. She was a mess by the time we left. So, the season for Amazon starts
September, and usually what happens, it goes till Christmas, and then there's like a secondary deal where after Christmas where you can
stay till March.
Yeah.
Some of the people we know are doing that. RV SWAT's going to be doing that this year. They just announced that. So they unfortunately won't be going to Quartzsite. We're sad about that, but we understand,
That boy, I'll tell you that.
delay up there.
You see what he's smacking pretty hard tonight. And Trey says he's going to bring a bunch of metal detectors.
Oh, see, Makio says she finds it meditative. I think so too. I don't know what it is. It's just...
What?
I like watching videos where they take those metal detectors and they find things, and I think it would be really just real relaxing to take that out there and do that.
Huh?
I want one.
Yeah, we got to throw away some crap in this motorhome so we have room. Tell you what, this dog filled up every extra square inch we had.
Have fun, Stacy. Going to Nashville. Thanks for popping in.
Was Stacy coming to Quartzsite?
Video.
Was Stacy coming to Quartzsite?
She was going to try, but she didn't know. Hey, Timmy Kramer, welcome. What advice would you give a young person for their future financially? Don't get in debt.
Yeah.
Honestly, bottom line, I don't care if you ever full-time. Just try your hardest to stay out of debt.
Yeah, save your money.
And I
pay
don't know.
cash.
At least for me, I just feel like home ownership is a big lie.
Yeah.
I know. It's the American dream, and it ends up being a noose around your neck a lot of times.
I'll tell you the thing about RVs is they're a small home, but they're a home, and you can live wherever you want. And if you pay cash for it, your expenses are pretty reasonable. And of course, the thing is, hey, he's going crazy on
that lid.
The thing is that you always have to be saving for if you have a breakdown or something. Fortunately for me, I'm able to do most of the work, but sometimes the parts can be pretty expensive too. So you just got to save your money. I suggest, of course, we have a Class A diesel. I usually try to keep at least $5,000 laying around for breakdowns. But we had 2 breakdowns on our way to go get little nutso over here. And it cost us $20 for me to fix both breakdowns. And it was because I was able to do it. So anyway, we are getting close to Quartzsite. I wonder, is everybody still coming, or is a lot of people changing their minds? Or
So, Minivan Mike, I want to catch this before we roll away from it. I want to find an old area where old houses or towns are no more. I'll make more of those videos. I like those too. And then you can take your metal detector and find what's in the soil around there. That'd be awesome. Kevin says, what's up with Johnny? So he's working Amazon. They have made a couple of videos. They did a live, I think the last time, one night last week or maybe Monday night. Anyway, they're working nights at Amazon, so their schedules switched from everybody in normal land. They're working nights, they're sleeping days, and so you might have missed their live because, I don't know, you shouldn't have though, because they were on at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night.
Gage, come here.
And they are definitely not coming to Quartzsite. They're gonna work through till March.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on over there, Quartzsite. I checked with the guy today to see if we're still gonna be working the tent, and yes, we are. So that'll be. We never worked. Well, we did work in the tent, but we didn't work long. We worked 2 days out of the 9. This time we'll be working a day before to set up. We'll be working the 9 days, and then we'll be tearing down. So
Makio says she can't make it this time.
I don't see why. She got,
well, because everything she had is toast.
yeah. Well, the motorhome's not toast. So.
No, it was in storage, but it's also not running.
Oh.
Like she can't take it anywhere yet. It makes me super sad. Minivan Mike's coming. Sand sent his deposit in, but hasn't heard anything back yet.
Yeah, well, you got a spot. You don't really have to send money in. I mean, I'm not telling you
you shouldn't.
That you shouldn't, but
typically what they do is if they know you, they don't require you to send in a deposit, and if you're a first timer, they would like to see a deposit. So
Kevin's going to go there early because he's afraid that somebody might show up and take his spot. He's trying to get my spot, but he doesn't know which one it is, and he's not going to be able to get it anyway.
Kevin is still with family, but he's getting ready to roll. I think he mentioned that he's going to stop in New Mexico. I think that's what he said. You don't own a home, the bank owns it. That's true. And don't forget property taxes. What the bank doesn't own, the state does. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll say that for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The smoker issue, Kevin. We just need to do some really cool videos featuring smoked everything. So that Johnny and Tracy will be sure to be there next time. We
went to a restaurant the other night that's supposed to specialize in barbecue, and they smoked. I got ribs and brisket, and they smoked it so long. It was so dry, and it tastes like eating a charred piece of meat. It just was. Now, and they bring these potatoes out that they weren't cooked at all. I don't know what they were doing.
And usually it's been really good.
Yeah.
And the service was spot on, but the food was horrible. And it's usually not like that. Usually they have good service and the food's really great. But wasn't the case. Our anniversary was Saturday, so we took Mom out for dinner for our anniversary.
It was our anniversary, and we took my stepmom, and she's great. We just love to spend time with her, so
we love her.
We took her with us, and she's just fun to hang out. Then we went over to Baskin Robbins, and
that was the highlight of the evening.
Yeah.
That would be the highlight of anything, if you ask me.
What I'd like to do is just go there one time and hand them $100 and let Darla just stick her head in every bucket. Take a mouthful.
More than $100.
Let's see. Do they hire anyone out there for a week or two at a time at Quartzsite? There's all kinds of things. It depends on what you do, but yeah, there's all kinds of different things.
Minivan Mike's going to be there too. Yeah, there's things. What was it?
Yeah.
Hi, Ashley Larimore. I've not seen your name before. Thanks for joining. Oh yeah, Minivan Mike.
I apply. Went to Sweet Beet
Leisure
Harvest.
057 blank. My screen is black. Is it just me? Y'all have picture, right, guys? Somebody's not being able to see us.
Yeah, thank you.
How do I apply?
Yeah. As far as
Thanks, Makio.
the thing with
And Mike.
the thing with jobs, we've been working on that job for since we left KOA in Wisconsin. I was working on that before we left there. So, oh boy,
Terry Burns, go ahead. What were you about to say? No, can you not do that, please? He loves shoelaces. Bill has Velcro tennis shoes. I have shoelaces, so guess what? That's a no-no, huh? Are you supposed to chew on your toys? Here. There you go. That's nowhere near as fun as shoelaces.